wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. No, don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Hello and welcome to the KVJ Show. Happy Thursday. Here we go. Yes. We're going to wait through a week here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. How the hangovers going? Everybody feel good? I know Jaybird got his IV yesterday on the show.
Feeling like I'm in my prime again, brother.
Okay. All right.
In my prime.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. Did you settle on a style with the hair? It looks like you're going with the half up, half down.
I'm probably going to end up putting this hat on because my ears are so cold. Sometimes my I don't know, my skin gets cold and my skin and face is cold, so I'll probably put this on, cover my eardrums.
Okay.
But yeah, as of right now, I'm doing the Willie Nelson.
Okay.
My goal is get them braids.
Yeah, there was a debate yesterday that we had about what was your best look, what you should go with when it came to hairstyles. You tried the man bun a couple days ago, wasn't overly well received. And then yesterday you were trying the half up, half down. And on our social media we had different photos. There was, if you're watching KVJ TV right there, there's Jaybird in the man bun right there. There is Jaybird with the half up, half down. You can see. And then also there were a couple other suggested looks. That was kind of two, I guess, little buns up top, little cinnamon roll kind of things.
Virginia, I would love for you to give me a little Cinnabuns in my hair. I don't know how to do that stuff, but
yeah,
Cinnabuns throughout my hair would be fun.
That was another look. That's kind of a topsy tail.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know if my hair's long enough to do the topsy tail yet.
Okay.
But I do want to do it. It looks fun.
And then you as the Wendy's girl. So there were a lot of interesting.
That one I love.
There were a lot of interesting looks that you could do. So.
Well, that one's just screaming sex.
Yeah,
that really is.
That is. So if you want to see Jaybird's styles, it's up on all of our social media platforms, and you can always plug in to watch us live to see what's going on here in the studio on KVJ TV. Just go to YouTube and look for the KVJ Show.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in just a second in your Dirt of the Day, we'll let you hear what it sounds like. Courtney Cox delighting us with her skills. She's not just an actress, she's a musician.
Okay.
I had no idea.
All right.
In case you missed it yesterday, I'm sure you saw, but Rush Limbaugh passed away at the age of 70. He had been diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer and battling it, and they didn't really expect him to live. He said he wasn't expected to make it to October of last year.
Okay.
But sadly, he did lose his battle at the age of 70. He, started his show from 56 radio stations to more than 600.
Yeah.
He was syndicated on more than 600 radio stations. That's massive.
Yeah, he leaves a huge vacuum in the world of radio. There's a lot of radio stations that relied on his content. And from what I'm gathering with some commentary yesterday, his fill-in hosts have not been nearly as well received, and they do not know who is going to take up all that airspace. So I don't know what will happen in the vacuum of the death of Rush Limbaugh, but it could change broadcasting. And he also is a very influential figure, too, in politics. They credited him, actually, with the election of President Trump. They were very close. And they said that his influence, I know that my conservative family loved them some Rush Limbaugh. And he was very influential on them and how they voted. And I don't know that I'm sure they all voted for Trump, but I'm not sure if it was Rush Limbaugh that swung their votes. It's very possible. So.
Yes, very influential. So
yes.
Big hole will be left by his passing. Jennifer Garner has signed on to star in another one of those body switch movies. She does this a lot.
What do you mean?
It's called Family Leave, and it sounds like the family will do a full body switch. where she and the kids, switch places, like
How
the
many times-
Freaky Friday kind of.
How many times can they do this storyline? They have done this so many times, and it's corny pretty much every time.
So corny every time. But yeah, I watch. They get me every time with the body switch. And finally here, Courtney Cox is playing the piano for all of us. Here she is doing the Friends theme on the piano. I had no idea she could play. Oh,
Wow.
there you go.
In your underwhelming clip of the day.
Very underwhelming. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Do you want to watch the KVJ Show live or on demand? Find us on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jaybird?
Thinking about cows, the animal cows. I was on my couch and the screenshot of these cows in this pasture came up, and it was beautiful, it was gorgeous. Started thinking about, when we first started getting milk from cows,
Yes.
how the hell did we even learn that they came from the udder? You see what I'm saying? I know it's going to sound like I'm high right now, but follow me along.
How do we what now?
Okay, so we know we get milk from a cow, but in the very beginning, how did we even discover that milk came from the udder? Someone had to go up to that cow and go, "Hell, let's grab this and see what happens." Mm-hmm. And if you do that to the cow, they must have gone, all right, well, if milk comes from a cow, what other stuff comes from animals? Do they just go around squeezing stuff in animals to get stuff out of them to see if it would, add a nutritional value to their diet? Do you see what I'm saying? Where did it all start? Who was the first person to try to milk a cow?
Well, there's probably a calf. They have that instinct to go for food, and so they would instinctively know to go to their mom's udders, and we were like, oh, what's it doing there?
That calf is getting some food.
So-
Maybe we could do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the calf, that's your answer to that, but do we go around starting to squeeze other animals, saying, oh, let's squeeze this elephant's trunk. Let's see if we can get something out of that. You see what I'm saying?
I think the first stoners did. Yeah. The first stoners were walking around being like, hey, let's squeeze it, man, see if something comes out.
This is not a stoner question. Although I'm getting painted with that, I get it. It just, to me, it's like the people who first invented the plane.
Yeah.
You had to do all this stuff in the beginning to try all these experiments out. How many people died, trying to start a plane, to take flight? How many
Wilbur and
people?
Orville, they're doing great.
How many people died squeezing animals, licking and eating stuff from an animal, going,
Yeah.
okay, we can't do that because that'll kill you.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, something I thought about when I saw the cow on my TV screen. Virginia, what's on your mind?
I don't even know how to follow that.
Too
I don't know
weird.
what you do.
Too weird. Should I have kept that to myself? I'm just thinking some crazy stuff over here. I got to get out more.
Do you have any transition music or anything you can play to make this easier for me?
Should I belch or?
You guys don't think about that stuff?
No,
All right.
we don't really smoke that much pot.
No, it's not about pot, man. It's not.
We don't eat that many edibles.
I was asking those kind of questions when I was 5, dog.
All right.
I was.
Okay.
Green gummies.
I don't look like I'm high, do I?
Kinda.
Jaybird, what the actual F?
Denny's, do we edit that out?
You're wearing a bear shirt and a bunch of yoga peace beads.
I get
You
it.
look like you're high.
I'm not high.
And now you sound like you're high.
Oh, man.
It came out like I was high, but I'm not high.
Okay.
Maybe someone can email me later.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
Well, I talked to my mom yesterday, and she's in San Antonio, Texas, and I don't know if you've watched any of the coverage of what's going on in Texas. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's really crazy because they were caught off guard by this weather. It is the coldest it's been. Saw a buddy of mine in Houston post it up since I think 1857, something like that.
It's insane.
Yeah.
They had snow, which
Right.
they never have. They're now all over the city. There's a shortage of food, water, Pipes are
Ooh,
bursting.
boy.
Electricity is going out.
Yeah.
Jay Cashmere, our friend, is stuck in Texas, frozen in, was supposed to be back already, can't get back. My
Wow.
friend Kelly, stuck in Texas, can't get back, frozen in. There's hotels with no power, no water. People are just like freaking out. My mom's pipes burst in her house, flooded her home.
Wow.
Like, it's crazy
Yeah.
what's going on in Texas.
Yeah, and there's of course, the blame game is going on there. The parties are blaming each other for what's going on there because things they weren't really prepared for this. And you've got a tough situation. Some people are losing their lives because of the weather.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, more than 30 people have already died with this storm that's blowing through. It's crazy stuff.
I was waiting for the depressing factoid to come in.
30 people.
There it is.
And
Yep.
Rush Limbaugh, but he was in South Florida.
Yeah. What I got on my mind here, Virginia, there is something that's cracking open its doors near you today. I always love finding new places, and that new place is Charlie and Joe's at Love Street.
Yes.
Today is their grand opening there in Jupiter, and so you're going to be able to go check it out for the first time.
They've been doing a soft opening for the past couple of weeks, and there's several little spots. It's like all along the water, across the inlet from the lighthouse. They put a market, they put like a brew pub kind of place, they put like a seafood raw bar.
Oh, that's cool.
They put like a fine dining establishment. They put like a market where you can pull up on your boat and get fresh seafood and fresh yummy salads and wraps and all this stuff to go.
I love it.
So you could eat affordably. I mean, they were like $7 a meal.
That's a very cool addition to that
I
area.
know.
So,
I'm very excited. I love new stuff.
yeah, if I can get the Mexican Queen to check it out this weekend, I'd like to go out there and see what's going on.
Your boy Joe Namath is the Joe in
Yeah.
Charlie and Joe's.
Yeah, that even makes it a little cooler.
If you can't get a queen, you can always find a bird.
Okay, all right. Me and the bird going to hit Jupiter this weekend. Sounds like fun. Coming up in an hour, we are going to be doing South Florida restaurants for our KVJ draft today. So all those kind of cool little places, they could, have a couple different locations, but they have to basically originate from South Florida.
And we can't bring back restaurants of the past.
It's got to be active
Okay.
and open right now. Yeah, so we'll be drafting that out coming up in 1 hour to celebrate. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, what is keeping you up at night? They say this is one of the top things, and a lot of people during the pandemic are having a hard time sleeping. Why exactly? I'll let you know next.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
What is Virginia's pungent food of the day? Seems like every day she brings in something here.
She's eating them Ruffles, and it's the sour cream cheddar Ruffles. And I know people love
goodness.
them, but they smell like the worst smelling feet.
I didn't bring stuff from home, so I had to go to the vending machine.
Okay.
And this is a vending machine staple.
Okay.
The Ruffles, cheddar, sour cream. Ruffles have ridges.
Yeah, and I've been doing good on my diet too. And I'm in
Yeah.
there with Suits and Denny's during commercial break, and she comes and she throws a bag of Zapp's potato chips at me. I said, "Well, Virginia, I can't eat these." And then she goes, "Well, nobody likes a pea." But she says the whole word.
wow, yeah.
And then she just walks out of the room.
Wow.
She never turns it off, Kevin.
I know. Even when the mics are off, Virginia's still on.
I can tell the witch is rested today, and that does not bode well for the bird.
Oh, yeah. She got her mojo back.
Yes.
I get my power from Ruffles.
She's real squirrely and
Real
feisty this
squirrely.
morning.
Yeah. We're talking about the crazy weather going on in Texas. And I was looking at a temperature map of the U.S. that somebody had texted in. It is crazy to look at. And they said this is why South Florida is the most hated spot in America today, because it is cold everywhere. You even go down to Southern California and it's 57 there. You go down to the southern tip of Texas, it's 37 degrees there. You go up north, just into the Midwest, they're in the teens. If you go up into your Wisconsins, they're at like single digits, and we are at 81 and warm. It's just crazy. I guess we have a Bermuda high to thank for it. It's basically a wall that is hitting the cold front that is coming down. It's pushing from like the south and the east for us, and it can't break through it. So we've got the tropical air, and they've got the Arctic plunge going on. So it's crazy. So I guess be thankful and enjoy it. That's
Yes, be
one of the-
very
yeah.
thankful. And if you're expecting any kind of packages, I think the FedEx hub and the UPS hub, they said, yeah, we're shut down.
Thank you so much for telling me that, because I ordered a Bigfoot rug. It was supposed to be here a week ago. All right, I feel better now. I thought, okay.
Well, I ordered live crawfish that were supposed to be delivered via FedEx on Tuesday for Mardi Gras. And they were like, nope, we've canceled every single one of our pickups and deliveries.
I wonder when they're going to get back on track.
I think it takes them a full week.
All right.
They were like, you can't even get any kind of crawfish until the week of the 22nd now.
Well, what is keeping you up at night? Bird's got a long laundry list.
Night terrors is the top of the list.
They say, according to the survey, the number one thing that keeps us up at night is what they call next day anxiety. It is people thinking about what they got coming up and all these stress-fueled situations that we're all in today. And now it's taking your average American 27 minutes to fall asleep each night. And for 1 in 9 people, it takes over an hour.
Dang.
I can see that being the biggest one, because you're going into war the next day and you have to get your crap together, and you may not want to.
They say people are actually working more during the pandemic. You would have thought it had been better, but now they're just throwing a bunch of stuff at you, and you turn around and you realize, oh my gosh, I've been at my computer all day long or doing work all day long. Yesterday we found out that crazy stat about people not even going outside. It was like 1 out of 5 people don't even step outside their house in a given day.
You got to get outside. You will get very depressed, and you
Yeah.
won't even realize you're getting depressed.
And just know how lucky we are that we live in South Florida and you can be outside right now. Go drink it in.
Top stressful things that people are then bringing into their dreams, they say, include falling, dying, being chased, being back in school, things like that.
Every single one of I've had them.
We're just stressed.
Since
That's
I was
what it
4.
is. Since you were 4?
Yes.
Are you okay?
With what?
Falling, dying? I mean, every night? That's a lot.
I have falling dreams all the time. The chasing one you're talking about, Armageddon's always a theme. Buildings on fire.
I might have a dream like that like once every 6 months.
I'm lucky if I get out of the week with only having 5.
Dang.
Wow, that's tough. Yeah, sleep is a big thing. In fact, they say that the effects are starting to show themselves. You can definitely see it on social media. They say that not getting enough sleep will lead to the sleep deprivation, which can affect your mental and physical health.
It does.
People are really struggling with that right now through the pandemic and isolation on top of it. They say snacking and weight gain are other problems that people are having. And you combine all the stresses of the pandemic for the fact that people aren't going outside and you're sitting there next to Zapp's chips all day long.
I know.
It's fun to eat your feelings.
It
does
is.
make you feel a little bit better.
When you know that there's a couple hoagies on the way, delivery style, and you're just waiting in anticipation,
Yeah.
that's fun.
I know.
That gets you going. Some people, it gets them. If they feel like they're living,
I
baby.
feel alive.
Yes.
Hoagies are life.
Exactly.
So if next day anxiety is the number one thing that's keeping people up at night, they say that revenge bedtime procrastination is a close second. Now, what that is people who just stay up late mindlessly scrolling or watching television. My wife is a massive offender of this. I saw the other night she was texting at like 11:30 or something like that. And she'll lay down at 9:30, you know, some nights maybe on average or 10. And she'll, if she can't sleep, she'll just start scrolling through that TikTok. Next thing you know, an hour is gone. Or else if she can't sleep, she'll put a show on her Netflix on her phone and just prop it up on a pillow and watch it there.
Are you guys in the same bed?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you hear her on TikTok?
She has her headphones in, so I
Okay.
don't typically notice.
Okay.
But if you can't sleep, okay, for example, I'll be laying down trying to sleep, and you're even tired, but you just can't get to sleep, and 30 minutes will go by.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? Just stay in bed and concentrate to try to sleep more if you can't?
Well, they say that for people to sleep, if you go to anybody and say, I'm having a hard time sleeping, what do I do? They say a couple things. One, put the screens away because it has a blue light that kind of wakes your brain up, and that's a problem, and we're too often looking at that the last thing before we go to bed, first thing in the morning. So they would say put the screens away. A lot of people recommend not even having your phone in your bedroom if you're really struggling with your sleep. They say get your room quiet, dark and cool, and then try a mind-distracting technique like meditation is one thing to do. So you have to focus on something else other than the things that are giving you anxiety that is keeping you awake. You have to focus on mindless things. That's why the whole counting sheep or things like that are distracting. Gratitude is one thing that people do, or prayers.
The whole counting sheep does not work for everybody because I'll start counting sheep. Oh, look at that beautiful sheep. And then a dragon comes up and burns
Eats
it.
the sheep.
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for this.
That other thing, too, in olden times, let me make you a warm glass of milk. That crap don't work either. All that does is just make you full and farty.
Farty.
Yeah. And you got to get up and pee.
Yeah. I don't know what they're thinking on that one.
Yeah. And they say, too, when your feet are warm, you will sleep better because it cools the rest of your body down, which tells your brain it's time for sleep.
That's why I always put on sleepy time socks. I notice that if my feet are cold, I cannot fall asleep. I keep these little super soft sleepy time socks in my nightstand.
Yeah. Very nice.
You should build a little fire, put your feet by the fire. That'd be.
I don't know if that's good for sleeping.
Oh, it
Build
would.
a fire, then go to bed.
Well, I mean, a safe
With
fire.
your feet in it. What could go wrong?
I don't think you should give advice.
No, stop it. You got a lot of nerve. You got a lot of nerve.
They say if you are having too much trouble sleeping at night, even getting a nap, if you can, if you're working from home in the afternoon, even 15 to 20 minutes between noon and 2, they say are the ideal times, can help out. And, once you start getting your sleep, then you might notice more mental aptitude, less depression, and weight gain, which I don't think any of us want those things.
No.
Yeah, so that's what they are saying. Well, maybe people are not getting sleep because they're distracted with too sexy of a partner in the bed next to them. You
What
know
a great
I'm talking
problem.
about.
Yeah, and her name's Pizza.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This is an interesting little survey here where they broke down the physical features found in the best sex partners.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa, getting real hot and steamy early.
Oh,
on
yes, we
on
are.
a Thursday.
Oh, yes, we are. Yes. So, if you have got somebody in your bedroom that is distracting you and keeping you awake, maybe they've got one of these physical features. They did a survey on the physical features found in the best sex partners that are out there. Hot, steamy stuff, right? Oh, yeah. I was surprised to see any of these. Some of the ones that they said, a beard. Okay.
Look out, ladies. I'm looking at one right now on the Kevin Ralston.
What's ironic about this is some of the physical features in the best sexual partners are found in the man who never gets any sex.
Aww.
A beard, high cheekbones, brown hair, and brown eyes.
You have all of that.
It's a sad tale.
It really is. I'm like, wait, what's going on? It's just basically a profile of me.
And you're the least laid man on the planet.
At the least.
I am the sexy.
It's unbelievable. I'm like, what cruel irony this is, huh? How about that? I guess I'd be good if I got it. Some of the other things that don't necessarily check out. Small feet. It's just so random, these features. And also piercings and tattoos, they said.
You know what that says? That you're going to experiment and do some things out of just the reg.
Kind of thought that, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a little, yeah.
More of a risk taker.
Yeah.
I
On
think
those
the
outside
small
bounds.
feet on the girl is good, but you don't want a guy with small feet because you know what they say about small feet.
That's not true. It's just not a true statement.
It's not a true statement.
No, the size of a man's feet has nothing to do with the size of a man's whoo-hoo. Trying to censor for the kids.
Okay, thank you for that. There were a couple suggestions that people had here when it comes to getting sleep. If you got somebody sexy in the bed next to you, I can't help you. But a lot of people always talk about that melatonin. In fact, somebody said, Jaybird, you need to check out some extended release melatonin, not the regular stuff. My neurologist recommended it to me, and it is the bomb. I sleep all night. Okay.
Interesting.
Somebody else said, I also have a glass of very cold water before bed. Interesting.
Oh my gosh, I
too.
should be peeing like an 80-year-old.
Yeah, that's kind of it for dudes. After you get past a certain age, oh, it's terrible. Jose said, I get up like 8 times every night. I went to my doctor, but he's like, yep, it's normal. Sorry, bro.
I got one kidney. I don't need more water in there at nighttime.
Yeah. Somebody else said, I smoke a blunt and eat an edible.
That's going to keep you up. For some people, that's going to keep you up. That would keep me up.
Yeah.
At that point, now I'm up and I want to play music and now I'm making a drink. Yeah, that's how I get the party started.
You just gave him the recipe for happy hour.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, a couple of things happening in the sports world. It was pretty sad for Serena Williams. She was in tears after losing to Boca Raton's Naomi Osaka. She has been trying to chase this great record where if she gets another major Grand Slam title, she'll have 24 to tie her with Margaret Court. And it's been so elusive. She's just gone so much time now without being able to get that. I think she would like to be able to get to 24 and then probably tap out. I think Serena kind of knowingly, as she even said the other day, I heard she said, the twilight of my career.
Yeah, tennis is one of those sports where you're usually retired pretty young.
Yeah.
A lot of people retire in their early 30s in tennis.
Yeah, and right now Serena's 39 and Osaka's 23. So you got a 16-year difference there.
That's the second time she's beaten her in a big match.
Yeah, in fact, they had previously split their 4 matches, and Osaka got the win and is kind of starting to pass up Serena. And so,
Well, yeah, Osaka's an amazing tennis player.
yeah, Osaka has become the highest-earning woman in sports.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. How about that, huh? Good for her.
Tennis has always made good money. That's one of those sports where if you are decent, you're probably rich.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so they were asking Serena, they said, well, is this it? And she was just in so much tears, she didn't want to talk about what her future might be in the sport. But it's just kind of kicking off the tennis season, so we'll see what happens there. They got the Honda Classic going to be coming up. Brooks Koepka and Daniel Berger, they've won the last 2 weeks on the PGA Tour. They just committed to playing in the Honda Classic, so I don't know if anybody else will. You know, the number 1 golfer in the world, Dustin Johnson, he lives in Palm Beach Gardens, and he hardly ever plays the Honda Classic. He's only played it 3 times. So they said that I think when they did it last year, he was doing a photo shoot on Worth Avenue. So it's like, dude, you got nothing going on. You got a photo shoot. Can't you go play in this tournament?
It's got to be a reason why.
Yeah, what is that reason why?
I guess he doesn't think it's big enough. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Well, they're trying to build it.
You ever see T Woods in that thing?
Rarely.
Yeah.
He's another one that he opts out of that one,
yeah,
right?
He's played it 4 times. And 2018 was the last time that he played it. They say Rory McIlroy is probably not going to play because he's playing 4 weeks prior.
So if you win it, you're happy, but it's not.
Yeah, you don't get a colored jacket or anything of major prestige like that. And this year's Honda Classic is going to be interesting because they're limiting crowds to 10,000 daily. I've heard that they are cutting down capacity and things like the bear trap.
Oh, the bear trap is my favorite
Big
super
time.
spreader.
Yeah, and I think they're doubling the price on getting in. I think it's $200 this year as opposed to $100. So a lot of people go there because it's packed and it was a place to go. So if you cut capacity by at least half and then double the price.
Are you then just there to watch the golf? Because, that doesn't sound that fun.
Because the 2 or 3 times I went, I always had a great time, but every time I went, I always forgot golf was going on, and I got in trouble every single time.
It was more of a social event.
Yes, me and Virginia got reprimanded a few times from one of the golf umpires.
If I had a nickel for every time we got shushed.
This one old guy could not believe me in Virginia.
Yeah.
And then every time Jaybird goes to use his credit card at the Bears trap, he gets declined.
But when it doesn't work.
It was so awesome. Like 3 years in a row, he's like, no, makes a big deal. I'm buying shots for everybody. Bears trap, shots on me.
Big roller.
And then his card gets declined.
But I swear, I have money in there.
Multiple years in a row. He did. He showed me his
I
balance.
have money. It's just for whatever reason, the system at that thing.
It's like a prank they're pulling on you.
That's also the place I threw. I don't do well at that event. I
Yeah,
do
you
not.
don't. That's where you barfed
You
in the hall.
threw up in the hall, in the Hall of Champions.
Okay, I sound like a
where
world
they have all the trophies and the medals and the plaques.
We don't have to go through.
He Ralphed on the baseboards.
We don't have to go through all my greatest hits today, all right? Because when we put them all together, they don't sound so great.
And we do have spring training going, pitchers, catchers here. You got just 10 days until they get it going, but you're not going to have Tebow this year. He's announced he's officially retiring from baseball after 5 years, so no more Tim Tebow at our spring
I thought they
training.
just brought him back.
They offered, and he declined.
Gotcha.
So he will not be coming back. So
Is he going to do more of the commentary route?
yeah, but not for baseball. He's doing that for college football. He's pretty prevalent doing that. So he's got that. And, you know, he's out there busy changing the world, Virginia.
I know. The man loves the Lord, and he is doing good things.
He does. He's got a lot of projects going on. And I got to give a quick shout out to the Florida Panthers, too. They rallied last night to beat the Carolina Hurricanes 4-3, and they are now in first place in the Central Division. So first place Florida Panthers. Good for them. Celebrity birthdays today. Got a few big names. Dr. Dre, you were just talking about him, Virginia. He's turning 56 today, so wonder how he and his hoochie mom are going to celebrate.
I wonder if he'll have a big banger at the house.
Yeah.
Let all these hoochies try on his ex-wife's clothes and shoes.
Wasn't this guy just in a coma a couple weeks ago?
He was.
Okay.
He had a brain aneurysm.
Right.
And they kept him for a while.
Yeah. Okay. John Travolta's turning 67 years old today.
Weird.
Yeah.
What's weird, Virginia?
67. Also, happy 8th birthday to Avalonia from Mom, Atlas, Molly, and Rainbow. Lots of love in that one. Also, a shout out to Matthew Bonewell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of the best porn names out there. He's in England listening to us, and they're in lockdown, so he's kind of having to celebrate by himself. It's kind of depressing.
Is he listening right now? I think
He
he is.
He listens. He posted some adorable pictures of him and his girlfriend toasting in lockdown, having cocktails.
Making the best of it. huh?
Making the best of it.
Mr. Bonewell, let us know what you're eating today over there in across the pond.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to know what kind of English snacks he's eating.
Do you like everything you eat has a bone in it? Like only chicken with the bone and only ribeye with the bone in?
No.
What, because of his name?
Yeah, if your name is Bonewell, do you just love bones?
And you think I'm the one that sounds high? I mean, she sounds just as high as I do, Kevin. What are you talking about?
It sounded better in my head.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear today's highlight reel.
Hide these words.
Also, happy 5th birthday to Piper Jolie from your cousin and bestie Easton. And Sarah Jackson, happy 28th birthday from Dad Jerry and stepmom Kelly. A lot of love in that as well. Mail at kvjshow.com is where you send in your birthday wishes. To get them on the KVJ Show every single day, just about 7:10, we get to those. mail at kvjshow.com. I don't know, would you be cool with dating somebody who had a guy that was giving him money? Got an interesting email here.
Yeah, what's this deal? Who is this guy to her?
It says, I'm dating a woman that still receives money from her ex. He's not the father of her child, but out of the kindness of his heart, he continues to give her money with no strings attached. She needs the money, but I am uncomfortable with her taking it. It gives him a power over her, and it makes him more important in her life than me. I would pay her, but I just don't have the means. Would you be okay with dating somebody that receives money from their ex? Now, I'll admit, this makes me hesitant to take our relationship to the next level.
Oh, Wallace Pennington has heard enough. I am officially out. Yeah, dude, it's too much drama. It's too messy. It's too weird. You're not going to grow together because the other guy's in the situation preventing that. He'll always be there preventing the growth of your relationship.
And nobody gives money for nothing. There's something going on.
Of course, because he still longs for her. That's the ex.
So if you want to stay in this relationship with this person, is there any option on how you can try to discourage them from taking this money? Or how would you play this? If you really like this person, say, I really like them. I want to be in a relationship with them. But I just don't like this thing that's going on here. What do you do?
You're a team, and if you're a team when you're in a relationship, and if the finances are tough, you struggle together and you try to make it work.
Would you do a stop taking money from him or the relationship's over type stance, Virginia?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of think as long as you're taking money from him, you have this allegiance and you're on the take. You're not totally free of your last relationship.
Messy.
And how does the money come to her too? Does he meet her and give it to her? Like, that's weird if he does. Does he just direct deposit it to her account? Like, what's going on there?
Right.
Do they still go out to dinner and he gives her a check? Like, because that's
that
not
part
cool.
that part is not cool enough. It's a direct deposit and she just, voila, has money there.
It sounds like she's not telling him the entire depth of whatever this arrangement is with her ex.
I'm a simple man. I want simple problems in the relationship. This is not a simple problem. This is a weird, your ex is involved giving money kind of problem.
It's got strings attached.
It's a terrible place to be in. This is only going to go down.
Yeah, I can see his hesitance to make this relationship more serious because you don't know what's going on. Somebody's thinking that maybe this might be alimony. Was she married to this person and maybe she's not being forthcoming on that? If
well, then
it's
she's
that
not
kind of ex.
At that point, now you're not being honest. There's lies. There's games. There's
Okay.
Who wants it, Virginia?
Yeah, it feels like it's not a clean break between her and her last guy. And they're, at the very least, still communicating. And you want to know that your girl only has eyes for you and only communicates with you. And
Yeah, me and Virginia, we are out, Kevin.
Are you out, Virginia?
it's sketchy. I'm very, I don't know if I'm completely out. I'm more like on high alert, got to get in the bushes and figure out what's going on between those two.
Because that's healthy. That's a good avenue to go down. Now you're in the bushes. There's an ex involved. Again, who needs this?
Some of us do our best work in the bushes.
Well,
Do you come off as whiny if you say, I don't really like this?
Yes.
Okay.
You do.
So you really are in a position where you can't say anything. You just have to take it if you're going to stay in the relationship.
I disagree with the witch on that. You should always be able to say what you're feeling when it makes you uncomfortable in a relationship. Absolutely, you should be able to say something to her.
But if it's just your girlfriend, where are they? And how long have they been dating? Like, this is the kind of conversation when you're telling a girl, like, she can't have money coming in from this source. That's the kind of thing that you would be able to say to her maybe if you guys were getting engaged or moving in together. If you're just in the early stages of your relationship, you can't really dictate to her who and where her money comes from.
By the turn of this email, I would say they're in a transitional stage. You know how you go from, okay, we've been dating and now we might start talking about something more serious, moving in together or something like that, where we are saying, okay, this relationship is now at the next level. But here's the problem. You still have a dude that is giving you money every single month in your account, and I got a problem with that, and I can't go to the next level in this relationship as long as you're still accepting that money.
Yeah, say that.
Well, I mean, then in the beginning of the relationship, to your point, Virginia, yeah, it's tough to say you can't do this, but that's what the beginning of the relationship is about. You're finding things out about each other, and when you find this out, that's when you go, this is too much. This is
complicated.
This is way too complicated.
Yeah. This is kind of a murky little relationship.
And does the guy giving her money know that she has a new man? And what does he think about that? Or is she pretending to him that she's still single and he thinks he's supporting his single ex and helping her out?
It's not a good way to feel secure in a relationship.
Yeah.
None of it is.
I agree with you. I would not go to the next level, at least. And I would keep pressing the issue. If you really like this person, maybe you don't bail right now, but if they won't stop taking the money, then yeah, without a doubt, don't go to the next level.
It's money or love.
Yeah.
What will you choose?
Mm-hmm. What about this makeup or breakup? Got an email from one of our KVJ Nationers here. They've been seeing this guy for almost 2 months, and they started to get intimate in the relationship, but apparently every time they do, he likes to play death metal.
Oh, my.
She said every song's intense, it's aggressive, it's loud, and I brought up the fact that I don't really enjoy having relations to this music, and then he gets upset. In fact, it actually ruined the mood that night, and we didn't even do anything. And since then, I haven't said anything else, but here the death metal still gets fired up every time. Now, let me tell you, I mean, he is a good-looking dude, and he says it helps him perform better, and he's good, but I hate the music. This is weird, right? Would this be a deal breaker for you? You in, you out.
Oh, this is such a deal breaker.
Yeah, I can't do death metal. I'm sorry.
Well, not only that, you said that you don't like it and it's bothering you, and he's still putting it on. He got so mad that he couldn't perform the deed.
He's got to find another way to get himself there. Yeah, I agree that.
We're out on that one?
Yeah, we're out on that one.
Okay.
That one's tough.
Yeah, we got a couple of troubling scenarios here. Yeah. Okay. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. If you've got any thoughts, make up or break up on either one, you can let us know here on the KVJ Show. Pretty excited to talk about this. I love going out to restaurants. One of the funnest things. We got so many great places to go in South Florida. You know, a little outdoor dining, some al fresco with great meals, fantastic weather. Just fascinating people watching, too, here in Florida. To me, it's one of my favorite things. So, what are your favorite places to go? Today's KVJ draft is South Florida restaurants. Now, these are places that basically had to originate here. You can't go Chili's. You can't go Applebee's.
Pizza Hut.
You can't go places like that that originated other places. But we do have some chains that might find stores throughout Florida, but they started here in South Florida.
Yep.
So I will count those as we put together our team of the best 3 South Florida restaurants coming up next.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Okay, today's draft is South Florida restaurants. Okay, I love going to restaurants. One of my favorite things is going kind of chilling out, getting a cocktail, couple little appetizers.
It's my favorite thing to do on the planet is going to a restaurant and getting food.
I'd say mine too. It is my pastime. It's what I do. So I think we all know the restaurants pretty well. So I think we all, with pride, would want to win today's draft. We're going to be picking out 3 different restaurants each, just to let you know. These restaurants, they can be South Florida chains, but the restaurant has to originate from here. So, you know, there are some that I think are going to be questionable. Like I was thinking about a Restoration Hardware, where I believe they have, when it comes to restaurants, it's a great one in West Palm. I think they have one also in San Francisco, maybe in New York, but I don't think that's an original South Florida restaurant, is it?
I don't think it is. I know the hardware store is a chain, and I think they've done that fancy thing where they put a restaurant in some of their more exclusive properties.
Yeah, there's a few. So, yeah, I don't think that one would count as a South Florida restaurant.
I don't think so either.
Okay. All right. Got that settled. Let's go ahead and draw for draft order that you're going to be picking your restaurants. I drew out a 7 of diamonds. Virginia, pulling hers out. What you got?
I got an 8
Okay.
of hearts.
All right. Virginia ahead of me. Bird, what
6
you
of
got?
hearts.
Okay. All right. Denny's, what you got?
I got a 10 of hearts.
Whoa!
Okay, and then what
Did you shuffle this deck?
Yes. And Suit's got a 2.
Suit's got a 2.
Almost got a flush.
Okay. All right, so it goes Denny's, Virginia, myself, Bird, and then Suits is picking last here. He's running the KVJ TV in the other studio, so we'll pull him up on the phone here in a second when it's his turn.
It's always that third one, you know? That third pick is the toughest.
Denny's, you get to start us off here. South Florida restaurants, you get the first pick in the KVJ draft today. What are you going to go with?
So I was going to go with a personal favorite. Before me and my wife got married, she used to live right by this place, the Havana Cuban restaurant right down there.
Yeah.
Right off of, that's one of my favorives.
Dang it. That's on my list.
It's a legendary spot.
It's so good, and
Yeah.
it's purely local. So
Is that the one that is that
the corner
what is that?
Forest Hill.
Forest Hill. And,
It's by Flanagan.
Dixie.
Yeah.
Forest Hill
Yes.
and Dixie. Yeah, it's a great place.
place is awesome.
Okay, solid start. Virginia, what are you going to be picking your best South Florida restaurant?
This is probably the restaurant that I go to more than any other. It's in Tequesta, so it's right by my house. And it has beautiful outdoor dining, so it makes it so COVID friendly. Evo. I love it.
EVO.
EVO. I'm always there.
Okay. I am going to go with E.R. Bradley's with my first pick.
You love you some Bradley's.
I do love Bradley's. To me, if you want a South Florida restaurant, I don't think there's any place that is better with the ambiance and music and right there seeing the water. And Yeah, it is. If you're in West Palm Beach, it is, to me, the place to go.
You love Bradley madly.
Yeah. Bird's your pick.
Team Jaybird, first pick, we go with Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
Oh,
Okay.
look at you.
I mean, you have to go with that. I love them. I was
Yeah.
raised on them. I endorse them.
you have a sauce there called the
Yeah.
bird sauce.
I believe in Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
Okay.
And they believe in you.
Yeah, you're right.
How crushed would you have been if I would have chosen Bud's?
Oh,
It would've hurt.
that's how you kick a guy in the
Yeah.
nuts.
It would have hurt. It would have hurt.
Okay, Suits.
Suits is picking Camille.
Stop it.
Suits,
Come
do
on.
it.
Don't do
Do
it.
it,
Two
Suits.
picks.
Don't do it. It's
He's got 2 picks. 2 picks
Suits
here.
loves
to be that
Camille.
cruel.
Okay, Suits, your first 2 picks. What are you going with? South Florida restaurants.
I am going to start with Guanabanas,
Okay.
Okay.
Solid choice. All right.
and then I am going to go with 1000 North.
You son of a biscuit.
Okay, 1000 North. That's Michael Jordan's restaurant.
He took something off my list.
Yeah, he's
Have you been to 1000 North?
Well, I mean, does that
No.
matter?
You haven't even been. You can't pick a restaurant you haven't even
this
been
is
to.
what Suits does. Suits just does the research and then tries to.
I like it. I've heard good things.
I've been many times. You're taking one of my lists.
the wheels are coming off the witch bus. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
He heard
sorry.
good things from Virginia.
I never thought anybody would take anything from my list.
All right, pipe down. You
That's how
lost.
it works.
It's over.
Yeah.
I'm so upset.
Okay, Bird, your next pick.
This is great.
Yeah.
The witch is losing. I am winning. I pick for my number 2, Camille's Pizza in Lake Park.
Camille's
And it
Pizza.
feels good. My all-time favorite pizza.
Okay. All right. Solid. Okay, it is back up to me. And with my next pick, I am going to go with Rocco's Tacos.
That's a great pick.
Okay.
It's solid.
All right, Virginia, you're next up.
With my next pick, I am going to go another beautiful outdoor dining establishment, Café Balude. It's in the Brazilian Court,
You're going too fancy.
Palm
It's
Beach Island.
definitely not going to win the tournament. It's the common man can't relate, Kev.
I'm voting with my heart. I don't care.
You have a heart.
Okay, back to you, Denny's. You got the next 2 picks here in the KVJ draft for the best South Florida restaurant.
So I looked it up just to make sure, and I'm gonna go with Benihana. It's based out of Aventura, Florida.
I love Benny.
It's one of my favorites.
Such a fun restaurant.
All right.
So
Love the volcano out of the
Oh
oven.
yeah, I just wanted to make sure on that one.
Okay, Benihana. Okay. And what's your final pick?
Final pick, I'm gonna go with probably one of my favorite like Tex-Mex restaurants around, Rancho Chico. I don't know if you've been there in Jupiter.
Okay, I have not.
That
Rancho
place-
Chico.
This is awesome.
Okay. All right, Virginia. You've got your final pick here. South Florida restaurants.
I love Asian food. It's hard to narrow it down to just one, but I think I'm going with my favorite, most authentic, hardcore, real deal Japanese, Ibisu in Palm Beach Gardens.
Ibisu. Okay.
I've taken Denny's. He's part Japanese. Denny's, do you endorse my pick?
It's very good and it's very authentic.
Yeah, you bet your ass it is.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's lovely. I think I've been there. It was delicious.
I took you, but you were too drunk.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve, lady. You invited me when you were drunk.
Okay, let me see here. My final pick that I am going to go with for South Florida restaurants, man, a lot of choices. But I'm going to mix up the variety. I'm going to go because they have maybe the best Sunday brunch. I'll go with Louis Bossi. Boca Raton and Fort Lauderdale locations. All right, it is to you, Bird.
This is a great place because you can get a nice meal when you're drunk. It's a classic here in West Palm Beach. I'm
Yeah.
going with Howley's.
Oh, Howley's is good.
That is a Hallie's Diner.
They got great breakfast. You can get it any time, I believe.
Yeah, they got drinks too. Get
Drinks.
mimosas, yeah, all that
It's
kinda
a
good
staple
stuff.
here.
Yeah, love Hallie's. Okay, final pick for Suits to wrap up the draft. What are you going with?
Yeah, what other restaurant are you going to pick that you haven't been to?
Yeah.
Poser.
I am going to go with the restaurant I have been to, Hullabaloo. I love that place.
It is
Hullabaloo.
good. Hullabaloo's good.
What do they serve there? They got
It's American fare. It's right there in the 500 block of Clematis, just down from O'Shea's.
do they have hullabaloo cheese?
You would like it because in the back they have one of those camper, like a Winnebago's, and you can sit in it and have your meal in there with your friends.
That is great fun.
It's like one of those steel-looking ones.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. There's several places that was still on my list.
Me
that,
too.
I never got to. Tap 42, El Camino, Lisabetta's, which is pretty much the same as Louis Bossi.
Pizza Girls.
Yeah. Buchan.
Buchan. I had my 40th birthday at Buchan.
You old?
Yeah. Avocado Grill, Grotto, The Woods,
Yeah.
Tiger Woods' place, Duffy's even, or Flanagan's.
Dixie Bar and Grill.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Duffy's and Flanagan's were South Florida based.
Yeah, believe so. Believe they both launched here.
Damn it.
Yeah. Check that out.
I mean, Kev, be honest. There's clearly one last place loser here, right?
Yeah. I guess we'll find out.
We all know who it is.
We should have taken Camille's.
Yeah. We'll see how the voting goes. We're going to post that up on the KVJ Show Facebook page. You can go and let us know who you think drew out the best 3 for their team of South Florida restaurants. And then before the end of the show, we'll let you know what the results are on that.
A lot of pride on this one.
Oh, I know. Absolutely. We all want to win this one. Had a lot of people yelling at us about the restaurants we left off of our list. Like I said, there were just too many. We only had 3. That was the limit for South Florida's best restaurants in the KVJ draft. People like Food Shack. Where's that?
Food Shack is amazing.
Benny's on the Beach.
Leftovers.
Yep. Utiki in Jupiter. Joe's Stone Crab.
Someone said Boston's on the Beach. Is that a South Florida or did that come
Yeah.
from? It
Yes.
is. That's a fun one too.
Boston's is fun. Yeah, it's definitely when it comes to just regular kind of like cool bars.
Yes.
And that's it. Some places lean a little bit more like I love Duffy's. To me, it's a little bit more sports barish. Flanagan's, I love Flanagan's, but that's more bar to me than restaurant. And so that's could have chosen it. It would have worked.
But for the Kevin Ralston, your criteria, it just didn't meet it.
The food's got to be the star. That's where I thought it was. Food's got to be the star.
I like having a diverse list too. If you look at my list, I've got fine Italian, fine French, and fine Japanese. It's kind of covering everything.
Nobody likes a bragger, especially a fancy pants bragger about fancy pants restaurants. You're going to get last place. Half of the names you can't even pronounce. Or at least me, I can't.
I can pronounce all of it. I don't have a tongue that's 2 sizes too big for my mouth like you do.
Wow. So and then she gets mean and personal
Yeah.
and attacks physical attributes when I tell her she looks beautiful all the time.
All right, well, you guys ready to laugh here? I know I am.
Need it.
Yeah. Time for another round of producer Denny's joke jury. We're going to let him know what we think of his latest round of jokes
Get 'em, Denny's.
here today.
Oh yeah, and there's a little bit of theme because we got the Paws in the Park coming up on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So I did a nice animal theme for you guys.
Thank God. That's exactly what we needed.
We needed a theme.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, I know Bird's very excited. All right, here we go.
First joke, why was Charlie Brown's stomach upset?
I don't know why was his stomach upset.
Because he had Snoopy cramps.
Oh boy.
I love the themes. Oh, no. I gotta tell you, I love the themes.
Oh, no.
Oh, indeed.
All right, let's see where this goes.
Okay.
You might be better going off with like a chewy dead dog joke. Those might land better.
That's actually not funny, and I'm not at all in a place to laugh about my dead dog. Yep, you missed on that one. So many people are laughing at that one, Virginia. So many people. The 3 people that are laughing are complete asshats. So congratulations. Dumb joke.
Okay.
Fired
Hey, Denny's,
up.
it kind of
Yeah,
says your
yeah.
joke,
Imagine
though.
that. Me fired about my dead dog. Imagine how odd of me. Okay, Denny, do,
All right.
do some comedy.
Second
We
joke.
really need this one to land.
Second joke for you guys. In what movie did Cruella de Vil try to kidnap lobsters?
Try to kidnap lobsters? I don't know. Which one?
101 crustaceans.
Oh,
That's good.
okay.
All right.
That's fun comedy. If my blood wasn't boiling.
Let's see. Third joke for you guys. What movie about dogs did Quentin Tarantino direct?
I don't know what movie about dogs did he direct.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh.
That's good.
Okay, all right. The dog themed comedy rolling on. Then he's like,
Fourth joke. What dog needs to see your passport when you enter the country?
I don't know what dog.
The Border Collie.
Oh, okay. All right.
Smart comedy.
I see he's ramping up to joke 5. It's all in joke 5.
It is. Final joke here. Joke 5. What dog has the longest testicles?
I don't know what dog does have the longest testicles.
Balto.
Oh, okay. That was a very obscure,
I don't get it.
because it was, I believe, an animated dog feature.
It was Balto.
That about 10 people watched. Obviously, Denny saw it.
It worked though for that 10 people. They're in stitches.
They're loving it.
Gotta love the themes, though.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yeah, gotta love the themes. Yeah, coming up on Sunday, we were doing our Paws in the Park. It's a free event. It starts on the West Palm Beach waterfront. 11 a.m. goes till 5 p.m. A lot of free stuff for the dogs. Bring them out. They're going to have a good time. A lot of crotches to sniff while they're out there. Butts to sniff. Just a lot of good sniffing going on for
That's how you can tell if somebody's got COVID. I wonder if they have those butt-sniffing COVID dogs out there.
It'd be interesting to have them out there doing a demo.
Yeah.
I think they train them here locally in South Florida. The ones they're using at the Miami Heat games. So I would love to see that.
I would too.
If you're not personally into crotch and butt sniffing, you do have food, cocktails, live music going to be going on there. Bring your masks out. We're doing all the CDC guidelines, so that's going to be happening.
Do the dogs have to wear a mask, Kevin?
No, not that I know of. Not that I know of, but I did see some kind of goofy stat not too long ago that they're like, well, maybe you need to get your cat and dog vaccinated because they could carry the coronavirus. I was like,
saw that.
Cat corona?
Are we really talking about vaccinating dogs now? I mean, you talk about that list of who gets the vaccinations. Where do dogs and cats go? Because there's going to be a lot of pissed off people if dogs are in line ahead of you to get their vaccination.
You wonder. I hope they have the butt sniffing dogs out there, though.
That'd be cool.
There are rich people that would get their dog vaccinated before their daughter.
Oh,
Yeah, probably.
yeah, totally.
Yeah. Do you ever know why dogs sniff people's crotches? Why they even do that in the first place?
Dominance?
No.
Because we have a stinky butt.
Well, you may. But the reason why they do it is because apparently dogs have an organ used to detect pheromones. And they're just flying out of your crotch.
Whoa.
We got glands in our armpits and our groins, and these glands release these pheromones, which have information in them about our age, gender, mood, if you've just had relations, and if you're menstruating.
The dogs know if you've just boned?
The dogs can apparently tell all those things by sniffing your crotch, and that's why they go for it. If a dog smells your groin, it's just trying to get to know you better.
Wow.
So that's why they do it.
That's fascinating.
And that's what I thought as well.
Would you want that ability?
But you'd
Yeah.
have to sniff. You'd have to sniff
want
people's
it.
groins.
You'd have to
be
do
able
it on the
do
sly.
Well, it'd be like a vampire. You'd have to control your urges.
You could do it. You could just, every time you go around people, drop change and then bend over to pick it up.
I think you'd have to be almost like a monster living with this thing that you have.
Yeah. Would that become acceptable then in dating on first dates to sniff crotches so you could get to know somebody better faster?
If social media influencers started doing it, yeah, they would absolutely
TikTok
have it.
videos of
Yeah.
sniffing crotches?
It could catch fire.
Yeah. What do you think about adult sleepovers? Sounds like a great concept, but I don't think that this dude is actually enjoying the concept so much because it's kind of putting him out. He sent an email in here. He said, my wife is having this adult sleepover.
How many girls?
Didn't say in the email. I don't think that's really necessarily the issue, but the issue is that my wife told me that I need to find another place to stay on Friday.
Huh. You're getting kicked out of your own house?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I'm having all the girls over and
Usually when you do stuff like that, like I've done it where you have all the girls get together for a sleepover, you do it in a hotel. You usually don't take over one of the girls' houses and kick her husband
I'm
out.
not gonna lie, it already sounds kind of hot.
it does, and I can see why he'd want to be there, and maybe at the same time why she doesn't want him there. I don't know.
She doesn't want him there because it's all girls. They want to get loose and do their activities without the man around. I see what she wants.
Well, she probably wants to talk smack about her husband.
Of course, yes.
And he can't be there to fully be able to do that. So this dude in the email said, I asked a buddy of mine if I could stay at his place, and his wife told him no.
Dang.
You have to go get a motel now?
He said, yeah. He said, so I got to go get a hotel room? He said, I was looking forward to a cozy Friday night in bed watching Netflix. Is anybody else having these adult sleepovers?
I think you should have an adult sleepover, but I also think you shouldn't kick out your mate either.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to kick him out, you need to be the one that makes arrangements for him so that he's comfortable. Make him a hotel reservation at a nice place. Like, get him, like, something on the beach, or get him something that would be near, like, if he likes fishing, like, near a dock where he can go fishing. Like, you have to make this nice for him if you're going to kick him out of his home.
No, she wants him to go to a motel while she and her friends talk complete trash about him and how terrible he is in bed.
Yeah, there's a lot of things here that I can see where he's a little bit off. It's not necessarily the concept of the adult sleepover. That's fine. Have a good time.
You're right.
It's miffed because you're getting kicked out.
Yeah, and on top of it, you talk about even setting me up in a nice place. I'm going to go there, and they're going to have the TV's not going to be set up the way that I have it, all my streaming services, all my little things of my comfort.
Why can't
and I'm by myself because can I get other buddies and we go have a sleepover? What if they can't come out?
Yeah, where are the husbands that the wives are going to be sleeping at your house? Why don't you get all those guys and go to the hotel?
They're probably having a great time at their own house because they got it and they're like, cozy. I'm going to get it to stay home and have a nice Friday night with myself, watching my favorite shows and movies, and got my fridge.
Porn.
Well, keep in mind, too, just because you're friends with all these girls doesn't mean all the guys get along with each other. They're friends.
True.
You know?
That is true.
Yeah, so I think where the fight is here is about him needing to find another place to stay on a Friday. And I got to tell you, is a dude, I kind of back him on this. I don't think I would be feeling that either.
The way you do it is you sit down with your mate and go, look, I want to have a girls' or a boys' night. It'd probably be better if you just didn't you didn't stay here. I'll pay for it, blah, 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 for you to leave or whatever. Be cool. You're not being cool.
She's not being cool.
That's why he's mad.
She's not helping him set up anything fun for him to do. He's just homeless. That's it?
Yeah. She's got to, I'd be like, no, I'm not going anywhere. You guys can go get yourself a hotel and stay there.
I think I've heard enough. Walsh Pennington, he's out.
The divorce, yeah. Call up the attorney. It's over, baby. It's over. Do you do adult sleepovers, Virginia?
I have, but usually it's a hotel situation, and we call it like a girls' trip.
Okay.
They're great fun. Adults
they're
sleeping over
amazing.
it's an all-night party.
We've done them. I've done them in Miami with my girlfriends, in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like we've bounced around and traveled.
That'll happen sometimes. I'll be over at Bigfoot's house, and I just end up crashing there, and it turned into a party, i.e. Bikini Girls Night.
Yeah.
Oh yes, boys' night.
Boys' night.
Now with bikini girls.
Somebody said, I don't know why I never thought of this. Texting my girls now to start planning. Sorry, husbands, you're SOL.
You got to set him up with something that's just as cool as his setup at home, though.
Okay.
You can't just make him homeless and then tell him to go fend for himself.
Somebody said, yeah, I got a group of friends. We do the adult female sleepover all the time, and it's fun as hell. But we usually tell the hubby of whomever's house we're going to go to that it's going to happen. And they always go like to their parents' house or their friends. That doesn't sound like fun. I gotta go to my parents' house when we have a sleepover.
You should give them the option, but if they want to still stay in their own home, they should be allowed to.
Yeah, I like that this guy's pointing this out because this is the side of the adult sleepover you're not seeing. Yeah, the concept's fun, but what about the displaced dude?
That's the part that we're just like frosting over.
Well, could you imagine if it was the other way around, where a guy had all of his his guy friends, I should say. It sounded.
Yeah.
You might be a beard if that's going on.
All your dude friends come over, and then you kick, like, hey, honey, you gotta leave. All my guy friends are coming over. Go to a hotel. People would be so mad.
Yeah.
It's not cool to do it to either gender.
Uh-huh. Other dudes are saying, I don't get this guy's problem. I would be to a strip club in a heartbeat, and you can't say anything about it.
Well, that's because the guys texting in are the ones that don't like their wives.
Yeah, but I'm with you, man. I'm backing this dude up that sent the email in. So yeah, you got to tell her, be like, nah, I'm staying at my place. You and your girlfriends can go get a hotel and split the cost, and I'm staying here.
It does sound fun and hot, though. Let's make
it
the
does.
mistake. Because I'm picturing it all in my head. There's a pillow fight.
Yeah. And he probably would love to stay and listen and watch. And
It gets weird though with the friends, and then get out of the house. Go do something fun.
Go do your own thing. Okay. All right. Any other feedback? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can text us here at the KVJ Show. Checking in with the FML website. People post up things that are not going great in their lives. Maybe you can read it and feel a little bit better about yours. Somebody said that I found out the hard way today that my 74-year-old dad sometimes wakes up early and washes dishes with nothing on from the waist down.
Hey, hey.
I get it.
There's something that I've noticed from grandparents and other people's older parents, something about the age of 70 plus. I don't know why, but there are a lot of older people that like to go naked.
Well, because you're older, your balls are drooping. You want them things to breathe, dog.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
You don't care? I
The
don't know if anybody else
underwear.
has noticed that.
The underwear makes it all bunched up in there.
And I mean, it's hard to get dressed, especially if your flexibility is not what it used to be. It's easier just to have no pants than to struggle with putting on pants.
And having no pants on is freeing. It's a
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. You're just at that point and be like, hey, I'm at this point in life where I'm going to enjoy it, and I like the feeling of being naked.
I love eating naked. I love it.
Eating naked?
I do.
I don't like eating naked.
I don't like eating naked in front of people. I like eating naked alone. Eating naked in front of people is horrible.
Will you please make a video?
No. I mean, I could strategically do it. You know, where my pizza box covers my private.
We need to see a full-on, like, pizza, pasta, garlic knot night.
Just me eating, and
Yeah.
don't say anything. Just me eating.
Just you eating naked.
30-second video. I mean, I can make that happen.
I would watch that.
Somebody said, today my brother walked in on me enjoying some alone time.
Oh, no.
I've had that happen to me.
Yes, I managed to close the porn tab quickly on my computer at least, but unfortunately when that minimized, it ended up on my mom's Facebook profile.
Well, dude, first of all, you're a rookie. Never have social media up and porn at the same
Your
time.
brother walks in, you minimize it, there's your mom's Facebook profile.
How do you know you're not accidentally copying and pasting a link?
So your story could have been worse.
I'm telling you, gentlemen, anybody, do not watch porn with social media windows open. You
Yeah.
can't do it. You can't.
Somebody else posted on the FML website today, I was at a bar, a man started to hit on me and then got creepy and claimed he had a fetish for pregnant women. I'm not pregnant.
Damn.
Well, he's dumb too, because why would a pregnant woman be in the bar?
I've seen it.
You'd be like, I was it.
I was not it, but I've seen it.
Today, my boyfriend of 4 months broke up with me via text message, and he spelled my name wrong. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
That's cold.
Today, I found out the guy I was seeing was married with a kid when his wife sent me a friend request on Facebook.
Oh.
Dang.
So she sent it, want to see where it goes, see if you respond.
Yeah, I wonder how that all went
So
down.
she knows about you, but you didn't even know about her. Oh,
That happens a lot.
that's messed up.
Where the other woman doesn't know that she's the other woman.
She thinks she's just dating this guy, and the guy's married.
And you shouldn't be mad at the other woman if she doesn't know.
No, you women, we need to
Yeah.
stick together and talk to each other and get all the information that you need to make a smart choice. Don't be mad at her. Be mad at him.
Or vice versa, you know, the other man. Because women cheat too.
Not as much. But yeah.
That's probably, you don't have any kind of stat to back that up. I know the crazy people who love Virginia will back you up on that.
This on the FML website. Today I was in the elevator when a big bearded guy stepped in wearing a dress. It's not uncommon where I live to see something like this, but my friend cracked up and asked him if he was wearing underwear. He took it as a challenge, and I can safely say that no, he was not.
Wow, a lot happened in that elevator.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a South Florida thing, doesn't it? I could see that happening around here.
Elevators are weird, man. Just elevator moments
The
in
concept,
general.
yeah, because you're standing inches from some stranger. You don't even know their name.
And you don't know what's going on in their head. Sometimes
No.
there's awkward conversations going on. Sometimes there's farting.
And creepy people that like to be close to you, elevators like their dream spot.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
You can attack in an elevator, Virginia.
Totally.
Oh, jeez.
Well, they're creepy.
Yeah, they are creepy.
That's why I always have my keys and that lady claw that Denny's got me.
That
I
late.
am-
Yeah, that lady claw's horrifying.
The lady claw, I am always ready to gouge your eyes out.
Have you seen this thing? Her lady claw?
Yeah, I think I have.
Denny's got it for me.
It is terrifying.
He got it online. So it's like this little, like a little plastic box, rectangular shape. You hold it in your fist, and then if you go to hit somebody and you squeeze, these sharp tiger claws come out of it. Rah!
Am I the only one that thinks you shouldn't have that attached to your keys? I feel like the keys makes it heavy and makes it tougher to grab. You should have that solo as a weapon. The keys are going to be your demise.
Interesting thought.
But then I always have my keys with me. I don't want to have to dig for this lady claw separately from my keys.
Hold on a second, Mr. Perpetrator. I'm looking for my lady claw.
Perpetrators don't wait.
I'm afraid you're going to get that. You're going to pull out the claw. It's going to get snagged on your purse. I don't think this is a good idea.
No, I always have it in my hand.
Just walk with it at all times.
Yeah, that's what I do. I have it in my hand.
Yeah.
Coming and going from the radio station and coming and going from my house.
If you
claw it up.
If you hit me as hard as you could in the chest with that thing, do I die?
No.
No?
But
No.
it leaves very severe marks.
If I was coming at you as fast as I could, does it stop me though? Or can I still get...
I'm going for the eyes, so I think it would stop you. I think it would stop somebody if I get them in the eye with that claw.
Yeah, but the thing
It's almost
is...
like Bird's asking for it.
Well, I just been taking karate online, and
Oh, that's right.
and we're at the point where weapons is now starting to defend against weapons.
That's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I would love a round.
Jaybird has been working on his karate the last couple days here in the studio, working on those kicks, those front kicks.
He does these jumping wild kicks.
Yeah, it's one of the ones I'm working on.
Yeah.
I'm learning to fight so we don't have to.
I know.
We're at an event, somebody's
that.
starting something with V. Kevin Ralston, only here to defend us.
Yeah, you're like, dude, you're our own security guy.
Yeah, it's not for offense, it's only for defense.
Okay. What belt are you now?
I'm still in the yellow sash.
Okay, yellow sash.
Yeah.
Did they send you a belt? Because you're doing all your lessons online on YouTube, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So that no one sends you a belt, you just have to go out and buy your own?
You just basically say, okay, I have gotten to the point where I am now a yellow sash.
Oh, so you award your own.
Well, you can do the test online. It's not real, but
This is some low budget BS right here.
go ahead, throw that claw at me. I'm gonna block it. It's called the 8-point blocking system.
It's going to stick in his eye.
It's going to stick in his non-existent yellow belt.
I've been training in Kinshasa Tao, so
Yeah, okay.
the arts of Kinshasa Tao.
Do you think watching Cobra Kai has fired up your desire for karate a little bit more?
Has it?
Yeah,
oh my
okay.
God.
He's got, and when you first walk
Yeah.
into his house, he's got a TV mounted on the wall in his lobby, as he calls it.
I love that thing, yeah.
And the TV 24/7 plays Karate
That's
Kid.
so cool. I'm looking at Jaybird's place from the videos I've seen. I still haven't been to your house. I got to get there, but I'm looking like, oh man, I'm so jealous.
It's
This
a
week-
bachelor crib.
Yeah.
This
I gotta
weekend,
come
come on,
up, yeah.
Panda's coming over.
Yeah.
Boys night.
Panda's very excited to hang out with you.
I know.
Okay. Well, I've got something fun here today. Jaybird's love of Karate Kid, Cobra Kai, and I think he's a little bit of a freaky devil. If,
Oh, yeah.
it's me.
He's a naughty one.
You notice he's always like just a second ago with that lady claw. He's kind of like he. I think he likes a little pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get out of here! Don't take. Yeah.
Will you hit me with it in the chest?
Yeah, like I'm going out on a limb. This little kinky devil over here.
Nobody else asked that.
Yeah.
Someone's got to be kinky around these parts with you two vanilla
Yeah, I hear
wafers
ya.
I'm working with.
You are the kinky sauce on our vanilla wafer.
So we got a fun challenge for Jaybird. It is called Karate Kid Wax On, Wax Off Trivia. So we're going to test your knowledge of the Karate Kid franchise. So I could slip a Cobra Kai in there. So it's
Okay.
Karate Kid franchise. And for every question you miss, it's wax on. If you get it right, wax off your body, it doesn't happen. And we've got different body parts here, Virginia, in a cup. He's going to draw it. So if he misses a Karate Kid trivia question, he has to draw a body part, and we're going to apply hot wax to that part of Jaybird's body.
What's on the old the body part list?
Face, butt, nipple, and nards.
Wow, all of the
Pink parts.
all of the
yeah.
pleasure zones of the temple.
Oh yeah, I think we hit all the big ones.
Those are the big ones.
Those are the big ones.
The only thing he didn't hit was the T.
The freaky favorite.
Well, that's going to be right down there. That could. You could get a T and Nard shot together.
The B and the T are so close.
So close. They're neighbors.
They bridge a relationship.
It could happen. So this might be something you want to watch. Jaybird was telling me kind of candidly, Virginia's like, dude, he's like, I kind of know a lot about Karate Kid. And so I think he's kind of got a little bit of this air that there's no question I can ask that will stump him.
Well, he's got the yellow sash.
Yeah.
Well, the Karate Kid original, I'll be really good on. Cobra Kai, you'll probably get me.
Okay.
There's the original for sure. I'm locked in.
Okay.
Part 2 and Part 3, I'm pretty locked into.
This might just be wax off, Virginia. I don't know.
Wow. He's very cocky over here.
really
He
is.
said, when you left, he goes, Kevin's questions. There's no way Kevin's going to
he
stump
said it with
me.
his eyes when I told him earlier. He's like, he said it with his eyes.
He's
I
like,
saw it. He's like,
whatever, scoffing.
Yeah, he is.
My only question with this whole silliness is, who's pouring the wax?
Virginia.
I would love to be a part of that if you'll allow.
Well, this is good unsexy.
Okay. Karate Kid wax on, wax off trivia. You can watch it on KVJ TV coming up next.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Jaybird has been busting out a lot of karate this week. He's been watching Cobra Kai on Netflix, and he's also doing YouTube karate classes. And he's getting that front kick down, Virginia. Look
I
out.
know. He's been in here warming up for the trivia competition by front kicking his little buns off.
Yeah, he
I
is.
can hear a tone, but let me just say this. Our next KVJ event, it's some badass steps to the Kevin Ralston.
Yeah.
He's going to think twice.
Kevin's dead.
Bird first, though.
You're the
Bird
first line of
yeah.
defense.
Yes. While
Kevin,
he-
you're a goner.
Yeah, while he's thrashing Jaybird, I get time to escape.
Run, Kevin, run.
Yes.
Would you love to see me actually apply my karate in a real
I
life
would.
situation?
It'd be amazing. I'm hoping it happens one day. I can only hope. All right, we're putting Jaybird to the test here. This is Karate Kid wax on, wax off trivia. We've got some hot candle wax here that Virginia will apply if he misses a question, but Jaybird doesn't think he will, so he thinks it's only wax off trivia.
I don't know. We might have some bangers in there. I just wanted to let you know that I do know a lot.
That's good.
Off the air, he had a different tone. I will tell you, he was very smug about his knowledge. He's like, Kevin's questions.
I never did that.
Okay, well, we'll test it out here. He's got to get 5 right to get out of the game. So we'll see just where he is with this. I'll start a little bit light because I got to see where is Jaybird's knowledge of Karate Kid. I don't even know.
Because also too, it could be about the movie or about the actors. I don't know where you're going.
This is the entire franchise. This could incorporate Cobra Kai as well.
It's all encompassing, Bird.
Yeah.
You definitely got to mute Virginia's microphone.
You got some wax over there, Virginia, ready to go?
Oh, Kevin, it's so hot.
Okay, so if he misses, he gets wax on. If he gets it right, it's wax off. And he's going to pull a body part out of our cup. We got him written down on little slips of paper in case he misses. He gets to choose his own fate of where the wax goes.
I love it.
And it's all the pleasure zones of the temple.
Face, butt, nipple, nards, all that good stuff. Yeah.
The pink stuff.
Yeah, basically. All right, you can watch now on KVJ TV on YouTube. Okay, first question here. Karate Kid wax on, wax off trivia. How old was Ralph Macchio while filming the original Karate Kid? How old, Jaybird?
22.
That is correct.
Every time I get one right, you go, "Sa!"
Yeah.
Careful, don't knock over the wax.
You know, the interesting little tidbit with Cobra Kai, you know how old he was when he started that?
He was in his late 50s.
He was 56 at the release of the series, and he was 4 years older than Pat Morita was at the time of the release of Karate Kid. So there you go, some age stuff. All right, next question here, Jaybird.
So I got that one right.
You did.
All right.
Yeah. There's 1. Got to get to 5. Okay. Question number 2. What was the name of Daniel's love interest in Karate Kid 2?
Kokimo. Komiko.
What is it?
Komiko.
Okay. Nice.
They say it a couple different ways a couple times throughout the movie.
Kokomo?
Komiko.
Okay. So far, it's wax off trivia, Virginia.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Doing really good. Okay.
I'm gonna stand for this. I might do a roundhouse kick on the next one I get right.
Oh boy.
Okay, next question here. What was the make and model of the yellow car Daniel waxed in the movie Karate Kid?
Jeez, a 57 yellow Chrysler.
It was a 1947 Ford Super Deluxe.
I love cars, dog.
Dang.
Okay.
Pick your pleasure zone.
Yeah.
Nards?
Nards.
You lead off with Nards?
You grab Nards first.
Why did you need to grab Nards first?
Well, they are the biggest thing on you.
You never grab your nards first.
Nards?
Yeah.
Virginia's got.
Oh boy, this just got personal.
Yeah, it did.
So how do I want to do? I don't want to do this. Just
Put them on the table.
You can open up your pants and she can just drop some down.
But then that's gonna get peen, Kev. I didn't sign on for peen.
No, you can hold your peen flat
do you want-
against your body.
Do you want Denny's to do this one? He could do this one.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Denny's!
No, I mean I don't think he wants to do it either. You signed up for the gig.
All right.
Yeah, but why don't you put him out there? Put him in a place where it's not going to be on camera. And then, Jaybird, you can kind of direct her hand. Virginia, you can kind of avert your eyes. So,
You want me to pour hot wax blindly?
yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hold on, dog. Let's work this through.
This is the Ralston solution?
Well, the other solution is that if you're going to see, you're going to see. I'm just trying to protect your eyes.
I mean, I've seen it before.
I'm cupping the
I've been a part of some pretty risque photo shoots with this cat.
Okay.
All right.
Just hold your penis against your
I
body.
am. All right. I just don't want to get. All right.
Maybe get down.
I'll go. Like,
Can you lay down?
No, because then you can't see it on camera. How about? Is this good? Can you, Suits? Can you see anything bad?
Suits, you're saying it's good. Suits is saying it is good. Your nards are not on camera.
Do I consent just in case you see my nards?
I already saw one of them. It is a wrinkled mess.
Okay.
I mean, there's so much hair and time.
All right. I don't want to. Denny's, get in here. I don't want the witch. I don't want
When
the
did you
witch.
get Grandpa's balls?
Oh boy,
Let's get this over with.
yeah.
I'm just.
I don't
Just
think
get it
I
over
actually
with. Gosh. Go.
I actually got more to say. Okay, this is wax on. How does that feel? I want to see if he likes it. What do you think of that? Yeah, you kicky devil. Look at his face.
He pulled out cat brains.
He did.
Well, I'm trying to be respectful
He
over
cat brained
here.
you and he enjoyed it.
I'm trying
Cat brain me.
Oh,
see his-
it's already dried.
Oh yeah, right on it, huh?
Yeah, it's warm. It's hot. It's wax.
Does it burn?
It doesn't burn. I think the nards are a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
So if you
Okay.
if you do the butt, if you do the nipples, it's going to be a little bit more sensitive.
Maybe he's done this before on the balls.
I've watched his face. He didn't seem like he was a stranger to this.
No.
I'm just telling you.
It felt like maybe
Yeah.
he'd been dancing with this one
It
before.
looked like old home week.
And for the
There
record,
was a comfort level.
and my balls aren't that wrinkled. She's again making
Okay.
it worse and bigger. And
Okay.
Oh, but ask your doctor about that nard Botox.
Okay, that was your first miss here. Karate Kid wax on, wax off trivia. If he misses one, it's wax on. We'll take nards off. You've still got face, butt, nipple.
Dealing with Virginia is actually worse than the wax.
And you've gotten 2 of the 5 correct that you need to get. Okay. Our next question here, Jaybird.
I can't get the thought of your testicle out of my head.
You signed up for the gig. That's
I
why
know.
I asked for consent.
I can't unsee it.
Okay. I didn't do well on the last one about a car. Let's see if you do better on this one. What is the make and model of car that Johnny is driving at the beginning of Cobra Kai?
Camaro. I'm bad at cars, dog. I thought this was about karate.
Well, it's about the franchise.
It's a 80, 79, 80 Camaro.
It's a 91 Pontiac Firebird.
Oh.
Okay.
Can all the questions be about cars?
I
That's what I'm
realize it's a
saying.
weakness, so I'm going for every car question.
Please.
That's just.
What kind of car did Miyagi drive?
I mean, you can't.
I think there's some about cars in this franchise, though. It's not just a random thing. That's a big deal in the Karate Kid
Cars
franchise.
go hand in hand with karate.
Why don't you pipe down?
Well, that was what he was
Candlemaker?
waxing, Virginia. That's the namesake of this whole game. Wax on, wax off. Was he was waxing the car?
I get it, Kevin.
Yeah. So I mean,
Face.
how do you not have a?
my
Oh,
face.
okay. Wax on the
We
face.
gotta keep that lit, though.
I am. I
Okay.
am. I know how to keep it lit, brah. Don't tell me about keeping it lit.
So how we doing the face?
How dare you?
This is turning
You can
into
just you can just lay your face to the side. So you can pour it.
just give me a
okay.
mask,
All right.
Virginia. We're gonna do it.
Let me give you a mask.
No, I'm saying give me a candle mask.
Oh.
Yeah, don't
I
give me
want
a
to
mask.
protect your eye.
No, just go.
Just don't pour it in his eyes.
Just, don't pour it in my eyes.
Okay. All right. Some hot candle wax
Hold on,
here.
can you just make sure it's on camera because
And
that's the
this.
worst.
Do
Okay.
you want your silly hat off?
No, I want it on.
Okay. Hat on, wax on.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna get in his eye.
Don't
Well,
throw
then
it in his
don't
eye.
do it
Yeah.
in my eye
Yeah,
area,
what-
you weirdo.
I feel like it's gonna get in his eye.
Actually
She's
goes to my
pour
eye.
it over your eye. I'm like, well, yeah. If you pour it right there, it will get in his eye.
All right, I'm going for the
But,
nose.
Yeah, you can go nose and below, and you'll
Yeah.
be fine. I feel like it's gonna get in his eye. Well, yeah. Okay, she's going for nose. Oh wow.
Oh, it's in my mouth. Oh, it's in my mouth.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
Is that brown candle wax?
It looks like doo doo. Where'd you find a brown candle? It looks like poo.
That was not the right.
Melted on my tooth. I got tooth wax.
That was not the right choice for candle color.
I got wax tooth.
Oh, we gotta get a still shot of that.
My
photo.
gosh, that does not taste as good as it smells. It tastes pretty bad, dog.
Oh, that looks so gnarly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I'm
that
keeping
is-
it on.
That looks so gross.
All right, let's get
Look
this
under
over.
his
Okay.
chin. He's got a dangler.
All right. He's gotten 2 right. He's missed 2. Okay. Karate Kid wax on, wax off trivia for Jaybird here. Okay. What was the name of the tournament where Daniel beat Johnny for the very first time?
The All Valley Karate Championship.
Okay. Very nice.
Wow.
Pretty
What
good.
car did they drive into it?
Exactly. Terrible.
Kevin, come on, some more car prejudice.
Okay. The Karate Kid theme, You're the Best. You're the best
Around. No one's ever going to keep it down.
That theme was originally written for what movie?
Rocky 3.
That is correct.
Yeah, Rocky 3.
That is right. That's good. Yeah, because they say history repeats itself. They actually rejected that song and went with Survivor's Eye of the Tiger instead.
Okay.
And that's why the line history repeats itself in there, because it was meant for Rocky.
It's got that same kind of feel. It could have easily been in a Rocky movie.
Okay, Jaybird, you've got 4 correct now. Okay, next question. Pat Morita, who played Mr. Miyagi, had a real first name that wasn't Pat. What was it?
Oh, it's I can't say it. Nokyoko, Nokyoko Miyagi. No, how do you say it?
Noriyuki.
I mean, dog, I can't speak English.
Sorry, I mean, the question was, it was a good, valid question.
Why are you such a drunken sailor?
Okay.
That's a great question, Kevin.
Virginia, you got the doo-doo candle ready?
I do. Ooh, de poo.
This is not at all a humiliating bit.
Can you pour some more hot molten dew on our boy?
Where are we going now?
Please don't be.
All right, draw it out there, bird.
We're all.
I picked this one, but one fell out. So the one I picked or the one fell out?
The other
pick.
one you. Yeah, what'd you pick?
But
Okay, so we got doo-doo candle on his butt.
man, I was really hoping for nipples.
Oh, and you know, we go for the crack around
Oh,
here.
Of
yeah.
course, I know
I mean,
that. I
you
know
know.
that.
Yeah.
Of course, I know what I signed up for.
Assume the position.
Yeah.
I'll need you to lay over your chair, tummy on the chair.
All right.
Hold on, I gotta do some.
Okay,
some,
yeah, lay it across. Side shots, what we get for KVJ TV. This is going to be a bad
Should I
look,
get
man.
on here? You want me on here?
I think that you could probably do a side shot. I would just bend. You can pull and you can bend it. You get a whole cheek out. Virginia can pour to the top, down to the side.
Looking at the audience like that kind of.
I would go ahead and let them see the side profile of your behind. Yeah. There you go.
I
there you
need
go.
the crack.
Yeah, there you
I don't want to give him too much. Though.
Okay. All right. You just
so
give
I'm
him the side.
I'm fully down.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And you give him
right.
the side. You give KVJ TV the side shot. Virginia will go in from behind.
I need
with
you
the
to
doo-doo
lean
candle.
more into the counter.
Yeah,
yes.
there you go.
Yes.
Oh, this looks so kinky.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Oh, this looks so kinky.
Now, bring your feet back.
yeah.
No. You got it. Let's just get this over with.
Bring, I don't want to get any on the carpet. I'm
Okay.
trying to just
Oh, you
preserve
are.
the carpet.
Okay. All right.
Lean more into the counter.
Virginia, I'm trying to not get.
Yeah.
We're gonna get in trouble.
All right.
No,
Okay.
you're not. It'll be fine.
Okay, here we go. Side shot. Wax on. Wax on. Virginia's pouring.
3, 2, 1. There
Oh,
she goes.
wow.
She's going straight up
She went
crack.
right down.
Oh my gosh,
wow.
we're going to Cracktown, USA.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's in my innards. Oh my gosh. You waxed my innards. I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't think I should be seen by other
You
shows.
look like you already did.
Oh my gosh. I'd say this was great fun, but I don't know if it was.
It didn't burn you that much. You weren't complaining about the heat.
No,
Yeah, he enjoyed it. I told you.
Done this
Oh,
before.
he has definitely done this before.
I've done wax before. I've never had it in my butt. I've never had it.
I don't know if we believe you.
I don't care what you believe.
You seem very familiar.
Okay.
do I?
Final one to get to your 5 here. Karate Kid Wax On, Wax Off trivia. What was the name of the group, Jaybird, that sang Cruel Summer from the Karate Kid soundtrack?
Bananarama.
Bam! And there's your 5. Nice work. You got 5 right, missed 4, pretty much all, or 3.
Well, great job not getting on the carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much wax.
Oh, we need towel or tile.
Okay.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
I love these guys who try to pose like they're law enforcement, and they're clearly not. You do know you get in trouble for that, right? Well, apparently these 2 knuckleheads didn't, who went into the Wyndham Deerfield Beach Resort without wearing masks the other day, and they're like, hey, you guys got to put your masks on if you're going to be in there. They're like, no, actually we don't, because we're U.S. Marshals. They even flashed some fake credentials to try to get out of wearing the masks, and then they went to the next level with it. They started to threaten to arrest employees
What?
because they were wearing masks and trying to get them to wear masks, and they even said they were going to fine the resort. At that point, they're like, you know what, maybe we should call the real cops just to kind of check on these 2 U.S. Marshals. They don't sound very marshally. So the cops showed up and they realized, yep, fake marshals. They were both arrested for impersonating a federal officer.
Yeah, you can't act like a fool. Of course the marshals would want you to wear a mask, you dummies.
Knuckleheads. This is a very odd and mysterious side effect of COVID, possibly. Neon green breast milk.
What?
Happened to a woman in Mexico, and her pediatrician believes that it actually could be because her milk was filled with antibodies her baby produced to protect, or that she produced to protect her baby.
Wow.
Could you imagine that? So if you have the COVID, you instinctively try to protect your baby, so you build up these antibodies, and that results in neon green breast milk?
I mean, I know it's horrifying, but it is kind of cool.
Breast milk always has all kinds of cool things like antibodies for other things and
Yeah.
protective nutrients for that specifically to protect the baby. But the fact that it's glowing green is a little bit horrifying.
If you could sell glowing neon milk and no one would die from it, that thing would fly off the shelves.
You think so?
Kids would love glowing milk.
Haven't they done different colors in milk? I know they did the strawberry milk that was pink.
But glowing milk? Dude,
I don't
that's a
know,
different
man.
level.
Yeah, kids eat. Well, that's why they made them that purple ketchup for a while, right?
They love weird colored stuff.
They do.
Yeah.
They get them all ginned up.
Okay. Well, here's a guy that wanted to treat himself right for Valentine's Day. This dude in Maine broke into somebody's house while they were away, made himself a nice little dinner, and took a romantic candlelit bath.
Candlelit, uh-oh.
Yeah, all right. Fortunately, he stuck around too long and they caught him. Now he's got burglary and theft charges. There's a guy named Michael that recently posted a 1-star review on TripAdvisor for a hotel called the Palms in Turks and Caicos. He went there in December with his wife, and he didn't like the place because he said that when he went to go pick up his son, quote, my wife got a massage and the masseuse seduced her and they spent the night together.
Oh, my.
He also said, I'm not blaming the resort for this. This is my wife's fault, but just know that this kind of thing can happen at this resort.
I got to see a picture of this massage therapist.
Probably pretty nice, huh? Also, interesting stuff here with utility workers. They were investigating a gas leak at a home in Tennessee, and below the home, they found baby bears sleeping.
Oh, my.
That's cute.
That is kind of cute,
Until
isn't
they
it?
eat your face, but
Yeah, until mama comes around and ravishes you. That is kind of cute. And this is a crazy story. A woman in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina, says her little Yorkshire Terrier, Penny, all of a sudden sat up straight in bed Monday night, and then a moment later, an EF3 tornado sucks Penny out the back of the house.
Oh, my gosh. Penny knew it was coming?
Yeah, heard it and was like, "Ruh," and then whoosh, boom, Penny is gone. And amazingly, a few hours later, here little Penny comes walking back into the house, shivering and traumatized, but otherwise unharmed.
Aw.
Oh, my gosh. Penny, what you've been through.
Right, huh?
If I'd have waited even a second, me and my son would have been out the back door, and I didn't have time to grab Penny, and she went flying with you can see our mattress. I actually had a headboard, sheets, covers, all of that good stuff that went flying out with her. She was just bundled up in it. Once it was over, she was actually missing for a few hours.
Wow, how about that?
My goodness.
That same tornado tore homes off foundations, knocked 18-wheelers over just a couple miles away. So
I feel bad for that dog. Didn't know what the hell was going on.
But then he came back. That's a sweet ending. At least he wasn't like crushed or. Can you imagine being sucked out in a tornado and then being okay after?
Someone tells me that dog's going to have tornado night terrors.
Oh my gosh, yeah, probably. And with the crazy weather all over the United States, here is a husband that might be the best husband of this year. He goes out and braves a snowstorm just to procure some corn dogs for his wife.
There's snow nearly as quickly as it falls in the Columbia Shopping Center. One of the people making a quick dash inside, truck driver Tom Cavins.
My wife wanted some corn dogs for dinner, so dragged the car out of the snow to grab some corn dogs for her. A smell like this is nothing new to me, really.
Schnucks had space heaters by the front door.
Okay, there you go.
For corn dog.
Corn dogs are good.
They are. They are gross, but they're also very, very good.
Mm-hmm. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got some random questions we're going to be throwing at you, including if you could only say 5 different words for the rest of your life, what would they be? We'll discuss next. Okay, I got some random questions here for you. First one, you can only say 5 different words for the rest of your life. What 5 words do you choose? Okay, I think mine would be love. You need to let people know how you feel. It's the most powerful emotion. It's the ultimate way to connect with people.
But I thought about love too.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't you argue you could mime the word love with a heart emoji? See what I'm doing with my hands? Like I could look at you and go, throw the heart sign at you, and you know I mean love.
Well, I mean, with any of this stuff, you could do sign language, and then you would not need any words at all.
Damn. Ralston just shut you down.
How would you do Bigfoot?
I don't know sign language, but there is a...
I'm saying no sign language. There's certain things that you could go point to your heart that means love.
Okay.
I had love down too, and that was the debate I was going through.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, you got to have some language here. You're given 5 words. That's the reason why I would stick with love. I would go with that. I would have please in there. There's often things that you want. It is all about manners, and people are a lot more accommodating when you start with something nice to say. Please is that word. Eat. We all got to do it. It's one of the big things I do with my wife, and that would be the question. I'd like to be able to say eat Cocktail. Oh, man. Can't imagine if I couldn't get one of those. And you need a really good swear word in there.
Yeah.
I'm going with the F word. That is one. You got to say that. There's a lot of things that as I found out about swearing, it does relieve pain and kind of clears out your mind. That's my 5. Love, please, eat, cocktail, and the F word. Virginia, you're 5.
I'm going with, I like love as well. I like thanks.
Yeah.
I need thanks.
Okay.
I'm also going with champagne.
Okay. Here's your cocktail.
I'm going with party.
Okay.
And I'm going with hugs.
Hugs.
I love hugs.
Hugs.
I like to ask for them and get them.
Okay. Jaybird, what you got?
This is so tough.
It is tough.
Well, pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I put sauce, I put pound cake, I put soda, and then I put the F word. Then I figured out it's all food and then the F word. So I don't think my list is good. Pizza, pound cake, sauce, soda, and F.
Okay. Some of the other suggestions people had, like a yes, no, somebody had in theirs. Home was one that somebody said would be one of their 5. And somebody just simply said, my 5 words would be pass the wine bottle, please. Okay, there you go. All right, next random question here. If you went back 10 years to get a glimpse of who you are now, what would be the biggest surprise?
Dang.
10 years ago, maybe you didn't think that you're going to be where you are today. What is your biggest surprise? I think for me, 10 years ago, I was a lot bigger. And if I got a quick glimpse at where I am size-wise right now, I'd be going, whoa, wait, what happened? Because I remember 10 years ago, the worst insult somebody could have would be like, hey, you look skinny today. You'd be like, I do not. Give me some more weight, man. That was just the worst thing. That was the insult that me and my old gym buddies would use. So, yeah, that would shock me, I think, to see what I look like today. What about you, Virginia?
Probably Rocco.
Okay.
10 years ago, if you would have told me that there was going to be a Rocco, I would have been like, no, there's not.
Oh, that's true. Okay, Jaybird, what about you?
If I saw myself now and I saw how long my hair was,
oh, yeah,
I'd go, what the hell has happened? It must have been some kind of pandemic or something. That would be shocking. I never had long hair ever in my life.
Okay. What TV show would you recommend people not watch? Now, this is weird for me, but here's the reasoning on mine. I would say the TV show Bloodline. And it's weird because you know how much I love that show. Season 1, Season 2, it's set in the Florida Keys. I thought they nailed the characters that are there. It was just such a great, rich show. But it is story-driven. Season 1 ends, you can't wait for Season 2. When Season 2 ended, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. How are they going to get out of this? And then they dropped Season 3, and it was rushed because Florida pulled their money, and they tried to cram what was going to be 5 seasons into 3, and it made no sense, and it was terrible, and I hated the end of it. And for 2 years, I got psyched up about this show for it to end that way. It's like an amazing movie that has the worst ending. And I would tell people because you get sucked into it.
And you were so invested because it was all in areas where you've been. And
yeah.
It's so local.
I even went to try to be an extra on that show.
I know.
And so I would say no on that because if you start with a terrible show, you're like, this is just awful. And you would bail out of it. But Bloodline, you'd be like, this is amazing. And then you go through Season 2, and then you get to Season 3, you'd be going, dude, why'd you tell me to watch this? I wasted how many hours?
Season 3 is a turd, right?
Yeah. It is, yeah.
Just from start to finish, or
well, that's the problem.
End
that's
of
the problem. How it ends Season 2 is amazing, but you have to have the resolution. And what they did for the resolution was terrible.
Oh.
And then it made you say, well, why do we even go on this journey together? It was a waste. So that would be mine. What TV show would you recommend people not watch, Virginia?
Not watch, anything kind of like history or learning
Yeah, how dare you learn?
or NASA or like science.
Anything to better yourself. Don't
any
do
of
it.
that, no.
Do not do it.
I can't.
Bad idea.
I got a lot on my list.
Okay, Burr, what do you got?
Obviously, keeping up with the Kardashians.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, it's ruined our
Yeah.
country.
You have to tell somebody that, though.
True Blood, for the same reasons why you didn't want to do Bloodline. I really liked about a season and a half. I spent all this time, and then it started getting weak and lame. And I couldn't believe it anymore. And I know it's about vampires, but I still couldn't even believe the vampire stuff they were doing. True Blood's on that list. And the Murphy Brown reboot. Holy crap, that was a stink bomb.
Yeah, it didn't last long.
It didn't, for good reasons.
And a final random question here. What is your favorite song lyric? What is your favorite song lyric?
Oh my gosh, you got to narrow it down to just one?
Yeah,
Oh my God, that's the deepest question you've ever asked me.
I'd rather laugh with the sinners and cry with the saints, because the
Sinners
sinners
are much more fun.
that is a great one.
That's a
That is
great one.
I oddly enough, I give respect to the song, but wasn't thinking about it. I was walking by some place like a week ago, and they were playing Aerosmith's "Dream On." I was like, those are actually really good lyrics. Steven Tyler wrote that song when he's like 16 years old. Sing with me, sing for a year, sing for the laughter, and sing for the tears. Sing with me if it's just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. And that's it. That's about living in the moment and enjoying all the richness of life. When you get that laughter, when you get the ups and downs, appreciate it because it's all part of the ultimate beautiful plan.
The Beatles got a lot of good ones, too.
Yeah.
I know it's cliche.
They do. In fact, a lot of people think Let It Be is one. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be.
Let it be.
Mm-hmm. Big part of music is the lyrics that go with it. So what would you say are your favorite song lyrics? We gave out some of ours a second ago. Some people have been texting theirs. Somebody had said, Bon Jovi's, I'll be there for you. These 5 words, I swear to you. When you breathe, I want to be there for you. I'll be there for you.
Beautiful. Can I get an amen for let me lick you up and down till you say stop?
Stop.
Let me play with your body, baby.
Sean said, Mo Money, Mo Problems. Somebody else said, Pearl Jam's, I change by not changing at all.
I change by not changing at all. That's from the elderly woman in the cupboard that lives down the street in a graveyard near the bus station by the mall.
Right.
It's the
I seem to recognize
your hairs on hippos.
Somebody had said, I like Garth Brooks' Friends in Low Places. Blame
That's
it
a
all on
good
my
one.
roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair.
That's a fun song.
It's fun.
I know it's played out, but that's a jam.
It is
man.
fun.
It's a good song.
How about some people call me the space cowboy? Some call me the gangster of love.
Look, I got the guitar here if you want to get into any of that.
Play it, go on for 15 minutes.
Let's do it. Let's revisit that.
They know how to start it. They just don't know how to end it.
Okay. Somebody else said, dig, if you will, the picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture this? When Doves Cry. Okay.
It's good.
I like it. I said a hip, hop, the hibbity, hip, hip, poppy, you don't stop. Rock it to the bang, bang, boogie. Set up, jump the boogie to the rhythm, to the boogie, the beat.
It's cool. Is it the best line, though?
I don't know. Rapper's Delight.
I mean, even in Bohemian Rhapsody, they got some fun lines in there.
It's
but
fun.
The best?
Yeah.
It's fun to sing. It's fun to be a part of. But does it really touch you? Because
Yeah.
the words are meaningful.
I mean, not to keep going into Billy Joel mode here, but there's some suggestions of Just the Way You Are in the chat room. Don't go changing. Some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair, Kevin.
I won't. I can't. All of Me, John Legend. I love your curves and all your edges, Princess said. Her favorite song
That's
lyrics.
a good one. That's a great lyric.
And somebody recommended the Lumineers. It's better to feel pain than nothing at all.
Damn.
Whoa. Okay.
What about this one? And on a real high note, Come on, baby, kick them daisies. Look at them girls with the daisy truck.
I want you to.
It's a great way to end it.
He really took the bit serious.
Yeah, he did.
I did. It's fun.
Yeah, he did. Coming up here, we're going to be checking in to see who drafted out the 3 best South Florida restaurants in today's KVJ draft. That is on the way, so final chance to go put your vote on the KVJ Show Facebook page.
Follow the KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show. More KVJ Show now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, today's a big day, Virginia. It's National Drink Wine Day.
Oh.
I don't know if you knew that. So I guess you got to, right?
Well, you have to.
Yeah, considering what day it is.
On National Eat Pizza Day, we ate pizza. So
Yeah.
on National Drink Wine Day, we have to drink wine.
Did you bring me over bottles of wine?
I did. Jaybird's got this cool little bar area, and it had this little wine rack on top of it. So I put 3 bottles of wine, a red, a white, and then I think I gave you like a rosé.
Like a mixed bag, a white and a red kind of combo mixed together.
Yeah.
Okay. They say 74% of people usually drink 1 or 2 glasses in a sitting. So 3 out of 4 will have just 1 or 2. But for those overachievers, 9% will drink at least 5 glasses or just finish the entire damn bottle.
If I open the bottle, I'm finishing the bottle.
Okay, let's say you had a light meal early in the day, and I'm talking to a Kevin Ralston
Yes.
here. You had maybe a tuna salad sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Early in the day.
You wouldn't eat the bread, though.
Okay, even
Yeah.
better. Okay, so you have 2 glasses, full glasses of a red wine.
Yeah.
Do you have a buzz?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be feeling that.
Strong buzz?
Yeah. It'd be coming on pretty good.
Is that the equivalent of taking like a shot of tequila?
I don't know. I mean, I think 2 glasses of wine is probably about the same as 1 shot.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out this wine world y'all live in.
Yeah, they have little charts that break it all down for you.
Ooh, charts.
Yeah. If you
Okay.
like charts.
I don't know if I do.
It'll
He
answer
doesn't
your
really like
question, though.
reading, so.
I do
Yeah.
like read. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, we did our KVJ draft today for South Florida restaurants. No, we all love to eat. We all love going out to eat.
Love it.
So it was kind of personal. So I know whoever gets the win today is going to have some bragging rights and going to feel good.
The only way I can lose this thing is if Virginia gets number 1. That's how I truly lose. She cannot get number 1 on this one.
Virginia really would love to win this.
I know.
Well, it was all over when I just got thrown for a loop when Suits took my restaurant that he hasn't even been to.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that really...
So what, are you trying to throw it out in case you don't win, Virginia? Why that happened?
It pulled the rug out from under me.
Oh, okay. To answer your question for National Drink Wine Day, Jaybird, somebody texted us and said 1 wine equals 1 shot.
Really? 1 glass of wine?
Guess so.
Is that to the brim?
No.
That's how I pour.
Probably like an 8-ounce pour.
Because I pour to the brim if I'm doing wine.
Oh,
I know,
we know.
And I guess
Yeah,
it's
it's
against the
obvious.
wine rules. Wine
Yeah, I think
people.
they could leave a little space for air.
Okay.
Yeah. But when you're not really going for taste, like you're
He's not going for
yeah,
taste.
then you don't care.
Or class. I'm going.
yeah.
You get messed up?
Yeah.
He's going to forget.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did our KVJ draft today with South Florida restaurants. We all love going out to eat. Probably everybody's favorite pastime here. So this
Love
was
it.
one we took personally. So we got some relatively close votes all the way through here from the
Interesting.
top to the bottom. All right, let's see. The people who are kind of in the middle, not really doing a whole lot. Next to last was Denny's.
Next to last. Sweet Denny's.
Sweet Denny's with Havana, Cuba, Benihana, and Rancho Chico.
I think he lost it with Benihana.
I think he lost it with Rancho Chico. I just don't think people know about Rancho. Everybody knows about Benihana.
Okay.
I think just maybe the combination of everything. I think Denny's really blew it.
He blew it. I mean, that's just what the takeaway should be.
Finishing in third place, smack dab in the middle. He definitely did the research, but he hasn't put in the time. We could tell. Suits.
Ooh.
He went with Guanabanas or Guanabanas. He also did 1000 North, which a high-end place, Michael Jordan's place, gets a lot of stuff. But I think it's out of the price range for a lot of people.
The food is fantastic.
Yeah.
Their chicken and waffles will change your life.
What place was that? Where was Suits at? He was. Where in the order was he?
He was in 3rd place.
I see what Kevin's doing. He's trying to.
He's not telling you best or worst.
He's going in he starts in the middle. Come on.
I love it. He's working you into a frenzy.
Mm-hmm. Suits also went with Hullabaloo. Cool little place there.
Yeah,
500
super
block,
cute.
yeah.
I don't know where that's at.
We told you, 500 block of Clematis.
I don't know why there's going to be an attitude about it or a tone.
Well, do you ever listen?
It's hard to listen to you sometimes. I kind of shut down. I kind of block a lot of it out. So, yeah, it is hard to listen to you.
Technically, I said it. But...
Well, it's still an extension.
Yeah, okay. It's everybody. Okay, and now that we've done next to last, 3rd place, 2nd place in today's KVJ draft with E.R. Bradley's, Rocco's Tacos, and Louis Bossy was me.
You got 2nd place.
I got 2nd place today. I did not win.
So first and
last.
It's between
it's me and the bird.
Gosh.
One of you was first. One of you was last.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Virginia. She went with Evo, Cafe Balud, and Ibisu. Jaybird went with Bud's Chicken and Seafood, Camille's Pizza, and Howley's Diner. Finishing in last place, Virginia.
Yes. Wow.
Jaybird won today's KVJ draft with Bud's Chicken and Seafood, Camille's Pizza, and Howley's.
I love it. Oh, it's great. I can't finish it. I endorsed one of them with the last place and terrible.
It would have been embarrassing.
It would have been embarrassing. It really meant a lot.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, it feels good.
Speech.
Oh, gosh. All of them has
Who do
filled
you want to thank?
I want to thank all the restaurants that, have warmed my heart. Warmed my soul.
You need to thank Philip from Bud's.
Well, don't tell me how to do my speech.
She wants you to do a speech, but then she's going to tell you how to say it.
Interrupts me and then tells me what Virginia said, Kevin. Jeez. You finished last.
Well, you were blowing it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, jeez. Probably not so happy you won now.
No, I'm not. Is the show over?
Yeah. Almost.
KVJ Show is all over social media. Find us Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up here in just about 10 minutes. You can check that out. You can watch us live on Facebook and YouTube and send us an email if you've got something that you would like for us to discuss.
Definitely check out the KVJ TV because Kevin Rawson looking like a tasty snack.
Oh, you can see your hair too. Well, you got your hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you'll take that off and show it off a little bit.
We'll see.
You've shown a lot here today, though.
Yeah.
So
You have.
maybe you don't need to.
You gave a lot.
Yeah.
I gave it too much.
Well, the thing is, if you ever miss anything on the show, too, you can go back and watch. If you missed Jaybird doing the Karate Kid Wax On, Wax Off challenge, you'll be able to see him getting wax put on very intimate parts of his body.
So intimate.
Virginia was very generous with her pour. You would make a lethal bartender.
Yes.
I'd be like a monkey selling bananas. It wouldn't work out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she was all over that. So we got more coming up here. Hi, Jaybird, your time to shine. Here is your thought for the day.
Thank you, the Kevin. Sometimes the best way to solve your own problems is to help someone else.
Oh, that's a good one.
Pretty good.
Did you miss an episode of the KVJ Show? No worries. Find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or kvjshow.com.